All right. Hello, everyone. I hope everybody's doing well. This is Her Excellency Hajia Amina. If you're here, can you kindly comment so I know that you guys are here? Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I hope everybody's doing well. And may the Almighty Allah continue to guide and protect us, and may He continue to direct us in the appropriate manner. And may we always find joy and peace with the Almighty God. So I came online unannounced today because I love you all, and wanted to let you guys, wanted to talk about something. Okay, let's see. Wanted to talk about things that are going on. And I just felt, these are issues that we're not addressing. And it's quite unfortunate that things are just sweeping under the carpet. So just bear with me. I'm just trying to get some things going on, and then we'll get there. Bear with me. All right. I'm doing great. I hope all of you are doing all right and well. So we're gonna get through this. Let's see. Let's put a little bit of music while I'm doing what I'm doing, and then we can get there. I'm still here. I'm just setting things up, okay? So bear with me. I go B. Now so. Oh yes. B, make I be the sugar in your tea. All right, I'm just trying to set these things up. So bear with me. So if you're here, do let me know you're here, so that way I would know that you're here. Let's see. I'm just trying to get some things done. So bear with me. Biko, where you dey? I know I'll do again. Now so, I'm still setting some things up. So be patient with me. All right, we're almost there. So be patient with me, please. I'm so sorry. This is taking a little bit of your time, but I do need to do this. I'm trying to invite you guys so that way you can view what is going on. All right. If you're here, can you kindly say hi in the comment section so that way I would know you're here? And you can also write something or like and share so that way I know that you're here. I'm not sure if I can see any of you, so that's why I'm saying that you guys should like make write a comment so that way I would know that you're here. And we could take it from there. Let's see. All right. Okay. So I would just start, because I'm not sure if you guys are here or not, but I would just start talking about why I came online unannounced today. I would start with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I'm a Muslim, and whatever I do and whatever I want to do in life, I always make sure I seek Allah's guidance before I embark on that. And may we always be truthful. May we always have Iman, and may we have the fear of Allah that we do not harm others, and may we have the fear of Allah that we do treat others the way that we do want to be treated. So there was a case that was sent into my inbox a few days ago about DNA. If you're here, can you click the like button and share, and also write your comments so I can see that you guys are here, because I'm not sure if you all are there. So let me just see something. Okay. All right. I see it, I guess. Okay. So okay, I can see that you guys can view me and all that. So that's fine. That's perfect. So one of our members at Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Amina sent a case in regards to DNA. She got pregnant when she was 20, and unfortunately, this happened in Nigeria. And unfortunately, the person who impregnated her refused to take responsibility for the pregnancy, even after DNA was done. And the DNA confirmed that he was the father of the child, as she stated. She has been in contact with him, trying to see if they could resolve things, and trying to see if he could take responsibilities of his son. But he does not want to have anything to do with her, and he does not want to have anything to do with the child. This has been 11 years since that son of hers have been without a father. So I'm going to go into my inbox right now and read word for word what the message was that she sent. So bear with me. I'm just going back to the messages. She stated, "Good morning, Ma. Please, I need advice. I have an 11-year-old son. Had him when I was 20, and his father has never been involved in his life, even after DNA. Test that was carried out, which was positive, and several times I went to Naval Unit and the headquarters, and he did not respond to me. My son changed his surname to my dad's name, and he is going to GS1 by September 2022. Should I change it back to his father's name, or leave him to use my father's name? And secondly, the fees for the new intake I cannot afford, because my job is paying me 10,000 naira. We feed and do other things from it. Is it okay if I still go back to Naval headquarters so he can assist in paying? I'm an orphan." So if you all are here, let me know what your take is on the, about what I just read to you, and what you think should be the best thing that this victim should do, because I believe she's a victim. May we not be a victim of such things. Love is sweet when you find the right person. Love is very sweet. And I believe it's easier to love than to hate. And I do not just understand how people wake up and get naked, have sex, pretend to tell each other I love you during that moment. And then when you're done coming, the orgasm is gone, it's like, I don't even know you. Where did we get that from? How did we get there? Because this is so devastating and frustrating. So I'm going back to my group on sharing life issues with Her Excellency Hajiya Amina to tell you what my response was and what my group members, some of the group members' response were. So bear with me. I'm just going to read what I wrote to her in regards to what she needs to do. I stated, so here I wrote my response from the case I posted yesterday about DNA. Good morning, darling sis. I had a busy day yesterday and really needed to think about what will be best advice to give to you. I am so sorry to hear this. Here is my advice. It's been 11 solid years without him in that child's life. I put an angry face on it because I was angry. Because it does not sound right for anyone to treat anyone like that. Be it a woman or a guy, we all have to have conscience when we're dealing with people, because karma is real. So I wrote, you didn't choose to refuse him visitation with his son. He was the one who refused visitation and ghosted, from all I can understand in your write-up. Here is my verdict. Yes, I'm a judge here now, so here's my verdict. Okay. It is all about the child's best interest for me. My own take about things when people get divorced, or when you're single and maybe you got pregnant and had a baby out of wedlock, is I don't care about you. I don't care about the two of you. You all have to get your, I don't want to say the word, together, and know that it's about the child. Forget about the anger. Forget about the, how would I say it, the resentment. Those kids need to be treated properly. They did not ask you to bring them to the world. They didn't ask you. You got into the bed. You got naked. You got into, sometimes maybe not into the bed. It could be a doggy or whatever that you did. I don't care. But those kids need someone that would be responsible. Someone that would know that they are adults. You do not get your kids into adult things. So I said, here is my verdict. It is all about the child's best interest for me. Let the coward be. Yes, I said that, and I'll say that anytime. I said, let the coward be. Don't confuse your son more. How can he learn anything from a father like that? I call fathers like that donatus. Yes, I call them donatus because I believe they are just sperm donors. That's all they are. If you brought in a child into this world and feels like the other person should be the only person that should be responsible for the child, or you don't even want to have anything to do with the child, how heartless are you? How heartless are you? So you are a donatus, and donatus means somebody who is just a sperm donor. Yes, quote me, I said that again. I said, continue to use your son name for your son. You stated DNA was done and he refused to take responsibility, right? So let him continue to be a ghost. Why would you disturb somebody who is already dead? He was the one that declared himself dead. He didn't want anything to do with the poor child who is 11 years old. Do you imagine not seeing your own biological father for a few seconds? I mean, I get it. If there's domestic violence, there has to be separation between those families. And I stand on that, and I'll quote myself on that at any given time. I do not support domestic violence. So that's the only reason that I always support that. Everyone should separate. Why should you be around somebody who has tendencies of abusing the child or abusing you? Children learn from us. You cannot tell kids, oh, you need to put on your pants this way. They need to be shown how to do it. They're watching you. We cannot say A and be practicing B. That's hypocrisy. Even if you think that your kids are too little, they have rights. I come from two cultures. My African cultures will say, what rights am I talking about? And my American culture will say, yes, they do have rights. Back home, I cannot look into an elder's eye and talk because that's disrespectful. And in my second culture, in America, if I don't look into your eye when I'm talking, that's considered that I'm lying. So it's kind of frustrating sometimes dealing with two cultures because you're like, okay, I don't want to be disrespectful here. But at the same time, in the other culture, you're not being believed if you're not able to have that eye contact. So that's the thing that you have to understand about people who also come from other cultures, that they might have things that they practice differently from you. So I said, she should let him be a ghost. If he's already dead, he said he was already dead. So why disturb the dead? Let them be. I don't want him to be bothered in the grave he put himself into. The poor child does not need to be seeing any ghost at this time. It's been 11 years. And he's not showing anything that he cares. So why would you care about somebody that does not care about you? It's been 11 solid years that you've been taking care of that child by yourself. Bosa, I greet you. May the Almighty Allah, may the Almighty God, I know you're a Christian, but may the Almighty God continue to bless you, strengthen you, and protect you and that child. And that prince, I call him a prince. And someday maybe he might be a president. And you would remember that I said that today. Quote me on that. He would be great. Train him not to be like his father. So the second answer I wrote here was, yes, go to the naval headquarters right away and also report to his job. Wishing you all the best. May God continue to protect your family. May Allah strengthen you all. I say Allah because I'm a Muslim. I say God. I say Allah. I say God when I'm dealing with, my group members. So they do understand that. She wrote, I have called him too many times. My boy has tried reaching him too, but no way. He stays here in Abuja, but does not care about him. Thank you, Ma. God give you more wisdom and understanding to lead and guide us right. More grace, Ma. So, I would like to know what you think about what I said and what you would have recommended. Because I find it very inappropriate for someone to abandon a child for 11 solid years. I mean, she's still trying to get in touch with this guy and he's not even picking. The child is trying to reach out to him. 11-year-old. Do you know how devastating that would be? Not even knowing your own father for 11 solid years. I'm going back to the group right now to see what some of the group members' response were. I'll share just a little because I don't want to take your time. But let's see. I'm just looking at, let's see. I'm almost there, I believe. Just trying to get what they said. Okay, here we go. I found it. This was a response from a guy. He stated, the son should be using his father's name. I would advise you, let him attend school you can afford. Let Her Excellency Hajia Amina know the details of your relationship with the man, the reason he rejected his son. Another man stated, let him use his father's name. One day his brain will reset and he will do the needful. Also approach him on the boy's education. Maybe that may reset his head quickly. And then he winked and rolled his eye up. Another group member, a female, wrote 11 years and he did not come back even for his son. She rolled her eyes 3 times. Please try and trace him or his family. While in the relationship, don't you know any of his friends? Please let the child bear his father's name. I know the feeling of being rejected, but I know certainly he would come around someday. Another guy wrote, yes, your son has to use the father's name for posterity, since you have it on record through DNA. You can also look at various cheaper options before registering your son so that the financial strain would be minimized. Continue to use every opportunity to reach out to the father of your son, and hopefully he has a change of heart and take responsibility. Another female wrote, please let the child use his father's name. You don't know what the future holds. I know it is painful, but don't worry. That child will wipe away the tears. Let him use it at school. You can single-handedly pay his school fees. Another female stated, I'm just going to read just one and then that's it. He can't bear your father's name because your father isn't his. He should and must bear his. His father hasn't shown any responsibility since his birth. Allow time to get on so you can sit your son down and your difficult situation since his birth and why you wouldn't want to eventually get to meet his father. So, I mean, everybody that responded here, I'm sorry to say, brought this case. I think I'm the only diverse person, sorry to say, with two cultures in here. And that's why I came like address it. This guy was not rejected. He's the perpetrator. She's the victim. She has reached out to him severally. He does not, for 11 years. Do you know how 10,000 naira, what would 10,000 naira do for you? Tell me. 10 yourself and the child. 11-year-old. I have children. I have 2 children. I know how hard it is to, it is. Only if you're irresponsible. Oh, that is expensive to raise kids. But if you're a responsible parent, I'm sorry to use that word language, you'd know that you have to do, there are some things that the kids need that have your way to do things that you're not able to do. But there are some certain things that you just have to give that child. So look at it this way now. 11 solid years. Never seen that man. And she did not tell him that your father is dead. And trying to reach out. Father is not picking up his call. Father is refusing to have anything to do with this child. I don't care how there is a child in this case. I don't care about the 2 of them. All I care about is the child. If you all have conscience, check yourself. Anyone that does this should always check themselves. Do that. Like I said earlier on, if there is DV, DV means domestic violence. I hate DV. DV comes in different forms. Physical, emotional. Emotional, it's very deadly also, but people think physical is the only deadly. It kills you faster and quicker. And a lot of African women, majority of them are going with makeups, laughing, with posting their husband's picture every now and then, every 5 minutes, every 3 minutes, kissing, doing all that. The next minute they're calling you crying or identity. And the same person who is saying hide my identity, the next minute I'm checking Facebook, I see her laughing with the person that she's hiding identity from. You know, that's I'm sorry if something is not going right, I cannot fake it. I'm not saying bring your issues to Facebook. No, I'm not one of those that believe your husband or your boyfriend to post on Facebook. I love to do it if I want to do it. You know, I did not get married on Facebook. I never remember. So I do not have to post my, maybe husband, boyfriend, whatever it is that you guys have. It's not the must that you have to post it. And if you do post it, it is okay. There are different people in there, especially this young generation. Think about them. They look at your pictures like celebrities also. Oh, wow. I love this person. Oh, look at them. Look at how happy they look. I tap into this. And for all of you tapping into things that you shouldn't be tapping into, it's high time you stop tapping. It's going on in the house. People are busy hitting each other at home and posting love pictures that no one, only the people that really need help voice out sometimes. A lot of times when I talk in the group, women need to find something doing. If you find something doing, he's not going to be treating you like that. Hell to the no. I've seen judges, investigators, doctors, lawyers, teachers, to name but a few. These are mandated reporters. Mandated reporter in America to report instances of abuse. But they find themselves in the situation of abuse, but they cannot fight for themselves because they feel sometimes they're fighting for others. They feel so sad that how would people take it that I'm helping others, but I cannot help myself? So cut that crap out when you say women need to find something doing. Why he's talking to you anyhow. No. I always say this. A man that would stay with you will stay with you. A man that would not stay with you would not stay with you. And be doing monkey style all day. Or gorilla style, if there's any style like that. If he is a cheater, cheaters are never satisfied. They are narcissists. They would still go out there, no matter how good you are on that bed, or on that 360 degrees, or sex position you are at. He would still go if he wants to go. You cannot keep a man that does not want to be kept. You cannot keep a man that wants to be kept. Even now they hear me. Láti ẹ̀ kò gbọ́ mi dáadáa torí mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí ìwọ mo ń bá wí. Kuna ji na? Buɗe kunni ka ji ko kuma ki ji da kyau. Ba za ki iya ajiye mai gidan lè gbọ́kùnrin ka lè mọ́kùnrin kankan dání tí kò bá fẹ́ jókòó. No matter what, no matter how good of a cook you are, no matter how good of respect you give that, faithful you are, I swear, you cannot keep a man that does not want to be kept. I've seen women that did all this. People would always say that, oh, maybe the woman does not give her husband respect or does not feed him. dress well or something is going wrong. Trust me, when you're with a narcissist, there is nothing that has to go wrong. Everything is always wrong in the narcissist book. So do not kill yourself. Just a guy. Females too are. So it's both ways. But we're addressing DNA is why I'm, going through all of this today. Okay? Because some people I know would she got pregnant and all of a boom, he ran away. There must have been something that made her upset him to run away, or maybe she's wayward or whatever. That's why he's not taking the child. Maybe he's a prostitute. I know how my African people are. I know what you are capable of doing. I know how judgmental you can be. So before you start to judge her, I'm here to talk for her because I'm her voice. Tell me. I do not judge the book by the cover because I've seen people, and I can testify to that have over that I can attest that are demons. They just wear clothes. What is that saying? Is it sheep and animals clothing or whatever they call it? And preach. But what they do in secret, you will bow when you hear it or when you see it. So this guy, astagfirullah. If I'm saying something wrong, I'm only addressing what was brought to my front. I do believe her. I believe every victim. Her story, I'm going by what she's telling me. And may the Almighty Allah not punish me for what I do not know. But I've seen a lot of cases, and I do believe her. A child for 11 solid years. The child has been trying to call him. He's not picking up the phone. So tell me, use her money to go back and change the name again. Do you know how expensive that is? It's not even about the money. He already ghosted them. They've been contacted. He does not want to be bothered. Why would you bother the ghost? Why would you bother somebody who is already dead? You have to let leave. Well, we have to leave the dead to rest in peace. So that's my own thing. Maybe it's my American mentality that is telling me, yeah, your father's name. I believe he would have more honor to be where he is loved. He was rejected. She's reached out to him. He was rejected. On someone. And if she has already changed the name, which she already did, she already took her hard-earned money to change the name. Sometimes we do things in anger. Sometimes we do things every right to do whatever she needs to do. I did not ask her why she did change the child's name to her father's name. But in America here, even when the father is there, I've seen women, even our Nigerian women, their own last name is allowed. People do that. Quote to quote me or any Quran. I'm not basing it on that. So, wakapas, if you're not understanding what I'm saying. Biko. Igbo will say biko. Biko means please. Mechonu. You can go Google what mechonu is. Tori. Nǹkan tí kò dáa kò dáa, ìdá ni ò dáa. Ṣé kí wọ́n bá ṣe eléyìí fún ọmọ tiẹ̀, báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ jẹ́, báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ rí? Sọ fún mi. Bí wàá ṣe ká bá ń jó àwọn èèyàn lára, ká máa jó ara tiwa náà, ká wo bí ó bá ṣe ń rí. Abin da nake faɗawa ne wai. Irin wannan abun, ya za ki ji? mu dinga jin tsoron Allah ita kulla duk abin da ba ma son kowa su yi mana mu ma kar mu yi ma mutane. I know about phones. We take care of our phones. Why can't we take care of our family? It's like everybody is like phone, including me. I know I'm checking my phone because I do have a program that people need me. I opened that program to help people. I'm not getting a dime from it. So you know, because I've been hearing stories. I'm just giving back to the community. And I did not register it on any money from it. Okay? If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it does not. That's not my aim. Whatever, like my mother would say, learn to share. That's how I grew up. I do not have to be a millionaire before I can make impact in people's life. I pray one day I'll be rich. So boy mi lo lori re. Kolon be olori temi na wa. In life, so be careful how you treat people. Don't say, oh, I'm too big, I'm too good, I cannot associate with this, or I cannot talk to this. So that's my own talk about this DNA stuff. Okay? Wednesday, and I'll be looking through the comments to answer your questions. Because for me, I do not see any reason why she needs to use her to be chasing him on the phone, or to use her 10,000 naira that she gets in the month to be going around Abuja. You know how much it is to take taxi? If there's still Okada in Abuja, do you know how much it is? Then you'll be looking for one bastard. Olori buruku kati ti omo bi to wa. Onyoshi. Mbanu, emiko. Motoka weri. I'd rather have her and her son take their gari in peace. Told her, you're an independent woman. God and Allah has been with you for the past 11 years, and he will definitely continue to be with you. Be scared. I told her to know that everything will be fine. Sometimes when you post things, do not get me wrong, that's all I have. I do not have anything, only God. Those 2 kids I have, if you ask them, can you yain bojule? Ọlọ́run ni o, mi lẹ́ni kankan àfọlọ́run ọba. Gbẹ́kẹ̀lé yẹn asán ni, asán lórí asán. Because even your own shadow will, will leave you. So I do not rely on anybody but Allah. You might see me jiggling, all I know. Nkati ya ati baba familiar pẹ̀lú ni Tajud, Sahara, Iwa. Kima she Sahara. What did ni kima gbàdúrà, kima gbààwẹ̀. What did I say in Yoruba? I said I do not have anyone but God. Me with these things. Prayer. He taught me how to pray. That's why I wake up to pray midnight. We call it the Tajud prayer. I do not play with my Tajud. I am very spiritual. So ketitimo. I think Ọlọ́run baba ni yóò bá mi. But kinka buruku kankan bá wá lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá pèrè mi níbi, ibi á máa padà sí ibẹ̀. Ibi á máa padà sí ibẹ̀ torí mi. Ẹnikẹ́ni lọ́la ya Rasulullah, lọ́la idina siratal mustaqim. Ibi kíbi tó ẹni náà bá wà. Gbogbo nǹkan kí nǹkan tó bá ṣe sí lágbára Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I'm saying that I did not wish anybody evil, and anybody that wished me evil, evil will go back to them because my hands are clean. My mother always used to say, come to God with clean hands, and he would always what I told her. I said, go to God and continue, praying with your clean hands. Yes, I know I was addressing that people would always say, go and pray, go and pray, go and pray. Remember, when we are praying, we should always back it up with what she has a job, right? She's getting 10,000 naira. It might not be anything, but at least they are eating. She's able to do some things. It's not sufficient, but at least it's getting. So whenever you pray, always back it up with what you have to do. Don't just be receiving. Happy into people's joy that you don't know that maybe they are frustrated in their homes. I cannot even say 80%, 99% of people that are in marriage these days are. May Allah go into homes and heal them. And if it's people that are breaking their marriages, may Allah separate them from those people. Even if it's me too, may Allah separate me from you. If I have a padimi, I wish all of you the best. You do not have to. So some people would call me and say, oh, why are you doing, why are you talking about this? Why are you talking about that? Remember, this is the name of my show, Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Amina. I treat every issue. So do not ask me, why am I treating this? Why am I treating that? I'm still the one who opened the group, so I can decide on what I want to address and what I do not want to address. So thank you. And those of you that think that Muslim women are not able to talk or should not be able to talk, should change that narrative. We all came from a woman. So I think it's high time we start listening also to women. We need to listen to men. Without you, we are not. So I greet you guys and thank you all for all you've been doing. If you've been a wonderful father, kudos to you. A wonderful husband, kudos to you. A wonderful brother, kudos to you. But together and make that marriage work. People are divorcing crazily because some people are just lost. Some people came into the marriage with bad intentions. Yes. Just had a fling, or it's boyfriend, girlfriend that came into that union with bad intention. Like this guy. I don't know what happened between the two of them. So Islamically, there are some things that I have to be careful about too, so that God will not punish me for judging what I did not know. So I have to judge it according to what I feel is right. So leave that dead guy to be dead. That child will be a great. I know you're a Christian, but we say inshallah Islamically because the special grace of God. Someday I don't know you, I've never met you in life, but someday I want you to invite me and ọmọ mi ti di olóríire, ọmọ pé ọ̀ ń gbọ́ mi. And I want to be there when you are giving that testimony. Inshallah. I will let you all go. I hope you all have a wonderful day. But before I let you go, I'll leave you with this. Itakullah. This says what? Can somebody write it in the comment section what this is? All right, I'll wait for the answer of what this is. This is what I believe in. So, I'm begging you. Do not go around Do not go around bringing innocent kids into the world and running off. And even if you do not want to have anything to flee, respect the child. That child did not ask for this. How do you want that child to go to school and talk about his father? Or maybe if he has seen the pictures, he's never seen him in life. Now tell me, is that who you want him to be representing as? Oh, my father Musa. No, Musa is not my father. I'd rather stick to, of me. And I will say at any given time, keep your last name. Do not change that name. Peace out. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. And I would always say it as it is. The truth you don't